Hello, it is your girl Timmesha Shockley here, and welcome back to my channel where I strive to teach, aspire, and shift. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you kind of like 3 different categories of things that you can do within your home to have a little more Montessori feel, as well as encouraging that sense of independence. And these activities, these suggestions are going to be focused in the practical life area of what you would find in a Montessori classroom. So the first thing that you can do that you can include in your home, I'm sure you probably already have it, especially if you have little ones, but you can get step stools. And these step stools are great because they will allow for your child to be more independent when they're using the bathroom. And even be independent as they help in the kitchen or just around the house in general. So in the bathroom, you know, a step stool is going to be very beneficial and helpful for when they're learning to use the bathroom on their own. And then as well as when they need to wash their hands, they can just, you know, either move the step stool from the toilet to the sink, or you can have 2 separate ones, whichever works best for you. But this will also allow them to, again, be independent while they are using the bathroom. And then in the kitchen, even, this will allow them to be at eye level. So if you guys are baking together, if you guys are cooking, if you guys are helping to prep for a meal, or you know, you guys are just doing any sort of activity in the kitchen together, they can see at eye level, which is great for them. And there's also been something called a leaning tower, I believe it's called, or a standing tower. I'll have to try to insert a picture here of what that looks like, but it's basically a step stool that has like a built-in like shelf around it, or protector around it, if you will. And this just allows for your child to be able to climb up in this little tower, and they will be at the counter level. And it's just a little more safer than just a step stool, especially if they're in the kitchen. But it's a great thing to incorporate within your home. So that way, again, you can encourage your child to help with baking, help with meal prepping, help with, you know, preparing their own snacks and meals, which will be great. And I've heard that when a child is taking ownership and they're helping to bake or cook or prepare the meals, that they are more encouraged to eat. So if you have a picky eater, or if you have a child who is not very good at eating right now, that can be a way that, or something that you can incorporate to maybe encourage them to eat a little more. Another great thing to incorporate within your home, and this can be anywhere, but you're gonna most likely find it in the kitchen, is a dustpan, a child-sized dustpan. And this is great, so if they are eating, or if they're cooking, or they are playing with kinetic sand or Play-Doh or anything like that, and they make a mess, you can encourage them to say, hey, go get the dustpan, and they can clean up their own mess themselves. And it's encouraged that, you know, you have your child help with meal prep. They can even help with laundry. So if that's folding, if it's sorting laundry, they can help, you know, put dishes away. Your child can help, you know, create their own snacks. So if you have like a low shelf or a low cabinet in your home or in your kitchen specifically, and you know, you want to set out a few options for them to have snack throughout the day or in the morning, you can set out those things in that cabinet. And so instead of your child having to come to you and ask for a snack or ask for help with a snack, they can just go directly to this cabinet and they can go get that snack ready and prepared for themselves. And again, with the tower and the step stools that you're utilizing throughout your home, this will give them the opportunity to take responsibility for their mess that they make, and they can help clean up. So if it's washing the plate and the cup that they use after they have snack, that can be one thing that they can do. And another thing that I've also seen some families do within their homes to just kind of encourage and foster that independence for their child is where, you know, you normally have your closet, or, you know, your cubby space, or your mud room where you often kick off your shoes, hang up your jackets. They've created a space for their own child to you know that their coat goes on this hook or this place and their shoes go in this place as well. And I've seen families actually get like the literal like board with the hooks that they can use, or I've also seen them be a little more budget friendly and get command hooks and sit them at a level that their child can reach independently, and they utilize that for their coat, and then they have like a little space underneath for their shoes. So again, remember that these things that you're incorporating within your home do not need to be expensive. They can be very budget friendly and they can be very minimalistic. So don't think you have to, again, go out, buy a bunch of things. Make it as simple, as practical, and as affordable as you can. And during this time, you really want to make sure that you are focusing on the process and not necessarily the results. Montessori is very big on teaching and just emphasizing and stressing the process of something versus the end results. So even in the Montessori classroom within the art area, you'll see that there may be an example, but a lot of times of like what the end product of something should look like. But many times that's provided for the child, but then we just set out all the material and then we allow them to create as they see fit. So I hope that these things helped you. Again, remember to keep it simple, keep it practical. Don't put out more of something than you yourself are willing to clean up. Remember to give your child that space to learn and grow, to develop, foster that sense of responsibility, foster that sense of independence. And remember that this is a chance for your child to just learn the process, kind of go through and not necessarily focus on the end result. So again, I hope that these things helped you, these ideas helped you. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you would like more details on anything that I touched on in today's video. And I thank you guys again for watching. Hope this helped. Be sure that you are subscribed to my channel so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And I will see you guys in my next video. All right, take care. Bye-bye.